Welcome back to Over 55. I'd like to introduce David Bates of Your Pet's Pantry Incorporated. You're the owner of...
That's correct.
And it's located in Cherry Hill Mall?
Cherry Hill Mall, yes.
Okay, like what I like to ask guests that have little stores like this, or maybe big stores, what makes you unique to somebody else?
We try to specialize in Canadian-made premium pet food. Why Canadian-made? It promotes good quality. The ingredients of the food is all purchased locally here in Ontario, all across Canada. It puts a lot of people to work, and it ensures the pets get the quality of product they deserve.
So it's nice buying Canadian product because we never know where stuff comes from half the time.
Correct. Some of the stuff that comes in, you wouldn't want to know what's in there.
Okay, so, and a pet is a very important part of the family.
The very most important person.
We talked earlier, and you were saying the difference between your store and, say, the big supermarkets or the big chains.
Yeah.
And your features, what were them?
Well, there's three grades of pet food. There's the commercial grade, which has got a very low meat content, no protein, no proper vitamins or minerals. Then you've got the premium food that we promote, which is a much higher protein, much higher quality, all the vitamins and minerals. Then the super premium, which is all the holistic organics and the superb quality products.
Okay, so people buying the chain food, we'll say, they're not really buying stuff that their pets, because today everybody's on a health kick, so should the pets be, I guess.
Alas, the quality is so low that they'd have to feed 3 or more times the amount of food that one of their bags would contain. Premium food, I believe, is where you get the best bang for your buck, and unfortunately the general public doesn't realise this. They go into the supermarket and think, oh, I can buy a bag for $8, and they come to my store and say, oh, it's $12. But by the time they realise how much more they have to buy of the supermarket food, then they're spending twice as much on less of quality products than we can supply.
And that's important because, you know, we do care about our pets, and you want to get the best quality, but this, you know, unfortunately people like to bulk buy and they think quantity is better than quality.
Unfortunately, what they put in that bulk isn't quality.
And nobody reads the back.
I wish they would.
Yeah, but they don't.
Well, we're always happy to advise. We say we can advise, we can't diagnose, and a lot of people come in and ask questions of us. What happens if my cat does this or my dog does that? And we're always happy to research the question and get them the best possible answer.
And I think that's great because people, you know, they do love their pets. I mean, like you say, it's probably the most important part of the family, not knocking the students around here, but it is important, and it's important that they're fed well. And I mean, you see some animals and they're way overweight, and it's probably because they're bulk eating and not getting quality product.
Alas, a lot of the overweight is because they go to the supermarket and buy the cheap treats. And lots of people say it's cheap pet candy. Well, it is, and sugar is a killer, more so with pets than with people. They become diabetics, they become blind, they all kinds of skin disorders. And some cats, some dogs need insulin as well. They become insulin-dependent diabetics.
That's amazing. I mean, we all think that it's a treat because I know I like my chocolate treat, but it's not going to hurt me as much as it is a pet.
Chocolate is a killer to cats and dogs. Oh. If you give chocolate to a dog, it ingests it, but it can't disperse it. We never sell chocolate as chocolate. We bring in a carob product.
Okay.
Carob looks like, smells like chocolate, but it's not. Believe it or not, people can get a better deal by buying a sample bag of quality food and feeding a kibble at a time to a pet as a treat, which they enjoy probably more than the sugar-based treats. It's better for them, and it works out more economical to the person who's buying it.
So the other advantage of coming to your store is they get a very personal treatment, because in a large bulk store, nobody's on the aisle helping, and they just help you load up the weight. But you're going to tell them about the nutritional values.
We've got 2 very good staff members, Tracy and Larissa. Tracy's extremely experienced, wonderful person. Larissa is just getting into the job, and she's picking it up very, very quickly. And they ensure, like myself, people who come into the store get the best advice they can. I say to people, the product's good, the service is good, but my humour is really, really bad.
I know. Well, you got to take the good with the bad.
That's
and,
it.
So they get the deal on the price, but then they have to listen to your patter. I understand that. So, that you got to give up something. But you also sell toys, so you've covered the whole
treats,
package.
yes, we sell the toys, the treats, all the aids that they will need. We do help the local rescue groups with adoption days, and we're always happy to, if somebody's looking for a pet, always to recommend them to one of the non-for-profit rescue agencies.
That's excellent, because there's so many puppy mills out there, and it's terrible, isn't it? And that's a great point that you made.
Myself, before I got into this business, I purchased a puppy, been told, oh, it was a family-bred dog, etc. It was a puppy mill puppy, and it turned out to be a schizophrenic. And I had to put it down, which broke my heart and broke my wife's heart.
That's true.
So from then I vowed that any information is the best information I can get, and I will always direct them to a volunteer rescue organisation. I will not send them to somebody to purchase.
So this is, other than selling pets, you're the total after treatment. You've got the food, the toys, experience.
Yep.
You've been in business how long?
I've been in the industry over 10 years, and my store has been open in Cherry Hill now over 6 years.
Great. So if anybody wants some help with their food habits for their dogs or cats or birds probably, they can come to your store, they can talk to you or your staff, get some good information on the proper feed for them and what's healthy for them.
Our intent is to save them money. If we can give them a good product which is good for their pet and save them $1 or $2 in doing it, we've done our job.
Okay, thank you, David. I appreciate you coming on,
Thank
and I
you
hope
very
people
much.
come to your store.